Hey, what's up, solar family? How are you? It's James here. Hopefully you're doing amazing. And this video is part 2 from my other video where I talked about the solar companies that I recommend in this industry. And if you want to know the list of solar companies that I personally recommend, make sure you book your free solar strategy call, right? I'll reveal it to you during the call because of a few reasons. And the reason why I didn't just create a video with all the companies I'm working with now. Solar companies change all the time as far as their performance. Some do amazing over time, some not so amazing over time. So I just want to create a list of who I recommend because that list can change at any time. So in this video, it's a continuation of that video, and it's basically going over how to choose the right solar company. And before I dive into it, if you haven't booked your free solar strategy call yet, especially if you want to get in solar, or maybe you already are in solar and you want to learn how to sell deals virtually, or you're a roofing or HVAC contractor that wants to add solar in your book of business, make sure you book that free solar strategy call. It's going to be a pop-up right above this video. So let me go ahead and dive right into it. When choosing a solar company, it's twofold, meaning that yes, you want to work with an amazing company with great reviews and things of that nature, but you also need to determine what is your long-term vision with this particular company. Because most solar reps that get into the solar industry, they just want to get the lowest red line. Obviously it's important, but it's not as important as like, what is your big vision for your future? So before you commit to a solar company, you need to also ask yourself, like, what is my big vision for this solar company? Meaning that, am I planning on building a team in the future, or am I just going to be a solopreneur, meaning you're just going to sell solar on your own? And either business model works. But if you're planning on building a solar sales organization in the future, then there are specific solar companies to look for. Versus if you're just selling solar yourself, you could basically join a really reputable solar company. So again, if you want to know the reputable solar companies that I recommend because you want to be a solopreneur, then make sure you book that free call. But if you're also looking into building a team, there's a few things that you also need to consider. So first and foremost, you need to determine how big a team are you planning on building. Is it going to be like a 10-man team, or is it going to be a 100 to 1,000-man team? Because the solar company that you choose, depending on your answer, whether you're building a smaller 10-man team or a bigger 100-man team, is going to dictate on what solar company you should partner up with. Because there's solar companies out there right now that are great for building massive teams, meaning that you want to get a great commission, may not be the best as far as your personal deal, but you also want to build a massive team and get overrides from a lot of people. Versus if you want to build a 10-man team, that's going to require a different type of solar company. So before committing 100% into a solar company, you need to also determine, am I planning on building a team? And if so, how big a team do I want to create? So if you want to dive in deeper, if you want my recommendations on the right business model for your particular needs, and you want my advice on which direction you should go, make sure you book your free solar strategy call. Also, if you want to get in solar, or you already are in solar and you want to learn how to sell solar virtually, or you're a roofing or HVAC contractor, make sure you book that call as well. There's going to be a pop-up right above this video. Other than that, have an amazing day. Goodbye for now. Peace.